meeting my husband, I knew he was the one. It was almost like everything that I was praying for was right in front of my face. And you have to watch that.
His friend came up, tried to flirt. His friend was trying to holler hard. I was like, please, somebody get him away from me.
Go away.
Yeah, they were sloppy drunk. He was.
You won't believe the wild ride Fantasia Barrino's love story has been on.
And I think at that time I was angry and he wasn't there when I wanted him to be there or quick enough when I wanted him to be there. So I went on social media and just put it out there, and I'm upset and angry, and he left.
This isn't your average fairy tale romance. It's more like a roller coaster of love, betrayal, and financial disasters. But let's not jump ahead because the tea here is piping hot. And trust me, you'll want to sip every drop. Picture this.
My album called So Blue. And So Blue came about because I went back to that situation. I had just lost my grandmother. And I think at that time I was angry and he wasn't there when I wanted him to be there or quick enough when I wanted him to be there. So I went on social media and just put it out there, and I'm upset and angry, and he left for 6 months.
Fantasia Barrino, the powerhouse vocalist who stole America's heart on American Idol, finds herself swept off her feet by Kendall Taylor, a man she had only known for a mere 21 days. According to Fantasia, it was love at first sight. Almost as if everything she prayed for appeared right before her eyes. But come on, can you truly know someone in just 3 weeks? Their favorite meal, maybe, but their darkest secrets? Not a chance. Now here's where things get spicy. Rumor has it Fantasia wasn't just falling in love. She was chasing Kendall like he was a golden ticket to happily ever after. Word on the street is she was practically begging him to marry her, even going as far as proposing. Let that sink in for a moment. A Grammy-winning superstar, down on her knees, pleading for a man's love. Sounds like a drama series, right? So let's rewind to how it all started. Fantasia was out with her girls, enjoying a night on the town when she crossed paths with Kendall's friend. This guy, clearly tipsy, tried to flirt his way into their group, but Fantasia wasn't having it. She was ready to call it a night until Kendall himself appeared, all charm and smooth talk. Suddenly the vibe shifted. He wasn't like the others, and Fantasia was hooked.
His friend came up, tried to flirt. His friend was trying to holler hard. I was like, please, somebody get him away from me.
Go away.
Yeah, they were sloppy drunk. He was. And I told my girls, I was like, yo, let's roll. And he comes down like, yo, I just want to say, I don't want what they're doing and how they acting to reflect on the whole crew. Y'all are more than welcome to stay, buy your drink or whatever if you want to. But I just want to let y'all know, like, everybody that's with them ain't like that. And that's when I was like, dang, he fine. I'll stay, let's stay.
They talked all night, exchanged numbers, and before you know it, she was reaching out to him for a second meeting. But here's the plot twist. Kendall wasn't even looking for a relationship. In their early conversations, he made it clear he wanted to focus on building his business. A respectable boundary, right? Well, Fantasia had other plans. Instead of taking the hint, she invited him to her birthday party in DC. And from there, things escalated quickly. Before Kendall could even catch his breath, they were in full-blown relationship territory with Fantasia already calling him her boyfriend. Fast forward to their whirlwind marriage, and the cracks started to show almost immediately. Both Fantasia and Kendall made major life changes to support each other. She left her record label to start their own music venture, and he walked away from a logistics business he co-founded. On paper, it sounded like a power couple's dream. Two ambitious people building an empire together. But in reality, it was a recipe for disaster. The music industry is no joke, and running a record label is a far cry from just having talent. Fantasia learned this the hard way when financial troubles started piling up. She's openly admitted to losing everything at one point, going from sold-out tours with Kanye West to having $0 in the bank. And let's not forget she was supporting her entire family at the time, which only added to the strain. As their finances crumbled, so did their relationship. Reports surfaced of constant fighting, with Kendall allegedly ignoring Fantasia because the money wasn't flowing like it used to. Imagine going from a life of glitz and glamour to arguing over bills. It's no wonder Fantasia's song So Blue was born out of this tumultuous period. She's even confessed to venting her frustrations on social media. which led to Kendall leaving for 6 months. Yes, you heard that right. 6 whole months. But wait, it gets even messier. Kendall's past came back to haunt them both. Turns out he had a reputation, and not the good kind. Convictions for assault, issues with alcohol, and even failing to pay child support were just the tip. I mean, who marries someone after just Fantasia stood by him, seemingly unfazed by the red flags. Talk about ride or die, huh? The internet, however, was not as forgiving. People were quick to call out Fantasia for chasing a man who wasn't ready for her. Comments like, "If a woman chases a man, she'll chase him for the rest of the relationship," and "Marrying someone after 3 weeks is giving desperation vibes," flooded social media. And honestly, they might have a point. So, what's the truth behind this chaotic love story? Did Kendall genuinely love Fantasia, or was he just along for the ride? And did Fantasia's relentless pursuit set the stage for their financial and emotional downfall? While the answers may never be crystal clear, one thing's for sure: this relationship has been anything but ordinary. Now here's where it gets interesting. Despite all the drama, Fantasia and Kendall have managed to turn things around in recent years. They've become vocal advocates for faith, love, and perseverance, often sharing their journey in interviews and on social media. But the question remains, is this a genuine comeback story, or just a carefully curated image to keep the critics at bay? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Was Fantasia's love story a tale of resilience, or a cautionary tale of rushing into love? Let's get the conversation started because, honey, this tea is far from cold.